Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Penn State versus Wisconsin college basketball matchup on Tuesday, January 16th, 2024. Of course, if you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK. You'll get 15% off. We also have Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. These are meant for people who make big bets. If that's you, go ahead and text the number you see on the screen. They're not available on the website. But let's get to this one. Penn State taking on Wisconsin. It is Big Ten college basketball action. Wisconsin 12-3 on the season, while Penn State enters this one 8-9. The Badgers 9-1 straight up in their last 10 and 7-3 against the number, playing some exceptional basketball. Are they peaking too early? Well, we'll have to find out. But the thing that we do know about Wisconsin, they have absolutely owned Penn State in recent years, going all the way back to 2017. It's Wisconsin winning 9 of the last 10 meetings outright between these teams. But Penn State, when it comes to covering the spread, they have covered in 3 of the last 4 meetings and 4 of the last 6. So while Penn State hasn't necessarily gotten it done on the floor, well, they've gotten it done for the bettors. And I think in that case, well, it's kind of a little bit of a different story. When we look at Wisconsin, since the Big Ten season started, Iowa, Nebraska, Ohio State, Northwestern made quick work of all of them. Prior to this, they had played at Arizona and lost that game. Fairly competitive, but they were getting 9.5 and couldn't cover the spread. They had that intermittent game in the Big Ten, beating Michigan State badly, 75-57, and prior to that, their annual matchup with Marquette, getting the best of that one as well, even though they were dogs. So we've seen Wisconsin, when they were home against Tennessee, probably the low point of the season for the Badgers. And then, well, we've seen this team kind of really turn it around. When we look at Penn State, not quite the same team that they had last year that went to the NCAA tournament, right? But this year, kind of battling it through. The win at home against Michigan, the loss last time out at Purdue. They were getting 18.5 in that thing, and they were trailing big most of the game, but were able to cover in the end. Meanwhile, the loss against Northwestern at home, they were 1.5 dogs in that one. Really a bad line, really, or a good line, depending on which side of it you were. And at Michigan State, losing by 11. I think one of the things that we look for here in these, they had the home win against Ohio State earlier this season, and they faced the Buckeyes at Columbus coming up. But the Penn State defense has been miserable, allowing teams to shoot 45.7% from the floor and 32.6% from beyond the arc. Wisconsin has been shooting decently from beyond the arc, not lights out, but they have been pretty efficient from the floor, typical Wisconsin style, 47.1%. Meanwhile, Penn State, when they shoot from the floor decently, Wisconsin's defense is okay. The thing is, they don't guard the perimeter particularly well, but Penn State doesn't shoot the 3 very well. But when you look at the schedule, you got to take all things considered equal. I think Wisconsin's going to dominate the boards in this thing as well. And while all signs certainly point to a dominating Wisconsin win, well, we all know better that the home teams in these conference games, you don't want to be giving them a bundle of points. And we've seen Penn State step it up at other times this season. I think Wisconsin wins this game, but I think Penn State makes it a lot more competitive than many believe. I'll take Penn State plus the points, and that'll be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.